What the fuck? Hold up.
Speaking of pilots,
it's moving. It's fixed.
I got a senior in an airline that told me about his stories of his pilot in command.
Oh no.
They were spicy as fuck, dude. There's like he's probably been through like half of the flight attendants that he's flew with.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
there's a lot of shit happening, and there's like signs that the flight attendants give to the pilots to know if they're down for something.
It is time to slot. It's gonna have a ground command. The commanding team officer, yeah?
Where did that come from?
This isn't Divisor's Saturday morning.
Wow, was that Arn just talking right there?
Take over the world.
Bitch, think now. Decide yes or no.
Pardon?
Yes or no.
Excellent. Canada, do you want a junior officer?
Bitch, just DM me.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Sorry.
All right, who wants to take it? Ah, yes, one of those days.
Yeah, I'm happy to do
Cool. Who wants to be JTAC? Cool. I didn't even ask, but okay, cool. Canada, how many pilots do you want? Only slot when I tell you to, by the way.
How many would you recommend?
3. 2 for your attack, and 1 for your reinsert.
Don't we have
Sounds reasonable.
K-50s?
Send it.
We do.
It'll be either 2 or 3, so how many do you want?
3.
3s. Did I say the magic word? Yeah, good. Slot.
No.
Cool. Crewman, how many do you want, Canada? You have 2 BTR-82 Alphas, 2 BMP-3s, and a tank. The Vics can all be crewed by infantry, though, if you want. I don't care.
Let's go with 5, tank and a BTR.
Okay. Did I say slot yet, kids? God, we go through this every week. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, slot. Okay, he said 5, so 6 doesn't count. I'm sorry, Sirius. All right, we've got quite a few remaining. So can I get an Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie Sergeant, please?
What's the support teams do?
Support.
Support.
Okay, so they're like
Quarter emitters.
I'll decide if we need them. All right, can I get Junior Sergeants for Alpha, Bravo, Charlie?
God, I'm sorry, but Pidgey's with me because he's doing the SL stuff. Cheers, so I've got a Junior Sergeant for Alpha. He's just crashed, so he's rejoining.
That's fine. I need a Junior Sergeant for Charlie. Cool. Can I get Alpha, Bravo, Charlie filled other than Alpha's Junior Sergeant, please? Thank you.
Not taking my medic spin.
Alpha needs a medic. And Charlie still needs people.
What up, people?
I promise not to lead you into immediate death.
Well, that's no fun.
That's boring.
I've heard that before.
Can someone tell me how many people are in this channel? 42, right? We got 37 on the server, so...
Yeah, my TSB asset is broken. I don't quite know how.
It's a big oof. I guess people will just fill into Delta.
Just fill it in.
Let's hope someone takes the Delta squad lead.
No, you.
I'll do it.
If they don't, they can perish.
TSB assets. Fuck's sake.
You choose death.
I was
Yes, it
gonna
is.
say, depending on people, another BTR crew or BMP.
How are you guys watching doing? We're just getting things set up right now, so...
Jesus. One can fire TGMs first, are
So, Liru, 2 more crew if people who are slow want to join that.
Anyone want a link to a Zoom meeting with the U.S. Navy recruiter station?
No.
What?
Absolutely not. Later.
No,
Why?
Alright, so real quick, Pidge is taking Junior Sergeant for Alpha. Canada just said if 2 people who haven't slotted yet want to go do crewman, they can. But please do not leave your slot to go do it, because it creates a mess.
Otherwise, you a hoe.
God damn it. I miss my sons.
No, you.
I'm proud of you, Liru. You moved.
Alright. Here's the deal. There's 5 No, 6 flags on the map. We might not have the time to get through all of them because I want this to be done by 6 o'clock, meaning we're debriefing by 6 o'clock. For the first spawn, you will be teleported up to Altar Hill. I am also going to move the southern Triple R Vic down there because I think I forgot to put one down there. So either way, then I'll still leave one at base for that, but vehicles can use that to resupply. Otherwise, take what you want, and then whatever's left will be left later. This is a very linear style operation. Ground, any questions?
I have one.
Not particularly. Does anyone do any squads want to lay claim to the a BTR before we push in?
No, not really.
Oh, and stay away from the quarantined area. That's bad. Same with aircraft. Don't fly over it either.
Isn't that where the smoke monsters are?
The what monster? I don't remember what was there. Don't say anything. Your commissar will shoot you.
Executed? Yeah.
If it's Corona, just leave it.
Oh wait, I thought you said we were going to Six Flags, and that's the amusement park.
It's time to play the shut the up game. Hey!
My meme didn't get through.
No, it did.
I got the last word in. Yes, we'll take a BMP.
Are you taking a BMP?
Yes, Bobby and I are taking a BMP.
Sweet.
Cool.
Okay, y'all should bound to build. Go north for extra
who's
gear.
already
Go
dead?
north.
Where do you want me?
No, box. Go north, people.
Oh, I did leave it over there. Funny. Alright, well, I'm just gonna drag it over then. Oh, all my buttons reset again. That's cute. I'm starting to get annoyed about that. Like 2 Arma updates ago, it just completely keeps deleting all my buttons, and it's kind of annoying. That would be configure add-ons, weapons.
If someone could grab one and bring it to the northernmost hangar and start like filling it up with crap.
Alright, this is High on 5-0. I actually did have the vehicle over there, so I'm not going to drag one from base in terms of Triple R. So when you have your vehicles ready to go, put them, move them from where they are in formation, put them in the middle of the runway. I'll start dragging them over and also set up the TP pole in a minute. Once everyone's over, I'll delete the poles so reinserts can start doing reinsert things. Otherwise, AO is ready to go. Good luck, have fun. And I've got some nice creepy music for us today. AO. I do TP polls because it helps them set up and makes things easier.
Check 5-0.
Good check, 5-0.
Good check. Hey, friends, so we're starting over at Vic Triple R Point.
At Altar Hill, that is an A-firm.
Bravo 5-0, check.
Good check.
JTech, you want air on 50 as well?
Yeah, the ship got freed earlier, so that op I'm going to run today. I got to post it tomorrow so it keeps relevant. But I have a really interesting op for planned for that theme. I think you guys are going to like it because it takes a concept I learned about 6 months to a year ago, and it applies it. And I think it's going to be very, very interesting. I think you'll all get a kick out of it, so we'll see. Maybe I'll be wrong. Oh, shut up, Adriano. You're the one that helped me. Audrey's, he's the one that helped me, not helped me, he coded it, so. Well, yeah, should be interesting enough. Audrey, are you going to play or watch for that stream, by the way? But as he gives me the answer, what's going on right now, guys, is there are 2 loading stations for their vehicles. Armored Fox with $10. Amazing to see how far you've come as a Zeus. Keep it up. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. I hope, or woman, I don't judge, but hope you keep enjoying the operations, watching and or playing, and hope you get a kick out of the stream and you're staying safe on COVID. But we have 2 little stations right here. All of the ammo and medical across various different boxes they can take and load into VIX. They also have airdroppable resupply that can be towed in. And some of these boxes are really cool because if you like pull one out, it actually deletes the item. So for example, you see those missing. It's meant to be like a 40mm grenade box, but it works with any asset, so it's kind of cool. And then there's weapon ranges in here if they want to use that. And of course we got fluffers with the VSS over here. But I will say for the second op, Fluffers is going to take more of a combat role. And if you want more, well, you're just going to have to wait and see. That op is in a little under 2 hours. Flip the coin you're playing? Alright, Audrey Hotto, you know the deal. No spoilers, but feel free to have fun. So, IRL news. We finalized the bid on the place we really liked today after 2 weeks of searching. We didn't get it because someone went 25K over our bid, which was 40K over the listed price, which was 25% over the actual value of the house, which I thought was crazy, but you know, you win some, you lose some. So Bloodway and I were already going to go look at some places next Saturday morning. And, you know, because after that, I'll be back here and we'll do the multi-community multi-community op, the First Battle of Guadalcanal, and then the 700 Cadian op. And then after these 2 ops tonight, guys, I will be doing some more mission dev work for the rest of the week because even though we did like 3 hours of stream mission development work and I did another hour on top of that, we'll see how things go. Oh, Bloodwing. I mean, he said substantial, so I'm assuming it's that much. Alright? I'm assuming. But watch it be 480 or 490. I'm calling it right now. It's gonna be that. You also wanted to say yeah. Thank you, Fox. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're always right in the means, but I also need to do a TSB April Fool's op, so I saw an opportunity. Wow, okay, Bloodwin, I see how it is. Just trying to feel better about myself, but no. Iceberg's looting the body, he doesn't need to touch that. Now we just wait. So, what do we got here? That Vic's ready to go, so I'll go ahead and teleport it over. Okay, Boo. We'll look into it, Boo. Maybe for Thursday, but we'll talk more about that after stream. I already got quite a few things planned for all the communities I'm working with, so. We've got TSB's April Fool's Day op today, we've got House Aiden's one tomorrow, and then we have Paw Patrol's on Thursday. Let me also put that on. Cool. Alright, they left a tank, so I'll go ahead and bring that up. Bye, Boo. Also, I've totally, the conversation we had last night on the phone over stream, I'm totally turning that into a highlight. Also, I, released a guide literally like 15-20 minutes ago about how to rescript weaponry, so I hope that helps you guys out in making crazy custom compositions. Otherwise, we'll see how things go. But yeah, we have a lot more mission development to do tonight. I'm excited for it. And yeah, everything should hopefully be a-okay here.
Cool, by the way, keep that in mind.
Hope they're not pulling things from resupply, because otherwise it's going to get really awkward. but let me look real quick. How many people are in the server right now? Alright, so a little on the lower end here. We're actually at about 40 players, but this slot tends to get anywhere from about 40 to 55. So I think the lower end's actually going to help them today, because this one is going to be all about doing scenario stuff and whatnot. Neko, why are you addicted to the sub thing? I mean, I'm not gonna complain, cause hey, free money, but you know, addictions are bad unless they help me. So it's a very mean way to put things. I apologize, but you know, having more money is better than less money.
Now we just need the other BMP. Good job.
So, otherwise, let's go over the AOs here as they get things set up. I've got one squad hiding in reserve right here. We've got a few hidden static guns. I've got an AT guy right here, turned at that guy, wondering why the hell he's doing that little wiggle with his static gun. And we also have flying wind textures going through the building because that's how Arma works. We have a sit-down gun right here, designed to fire up on that MSR. I'm actually going to separate him. Because the reason he's doing that is because he's tied to... Sir! Okay, I'm actually going to replace him. Because that's just an Eden placement glitch. But I don't mind that one being wiggling, because at that range, the spread isn't going to matter. I've got a BTR coaxed in here with no thermal signature, so that they can still detect it by radar. And then we have a single ZU gun back here, which is also wiggling. And we've got that one guy locked in this one hole to shoot at anyone. That should be good. And that's just the first town. We'll go over more of the towns as we go by. I've got 2 hidden weapon caches as well, but we'll get there when we get there. And then, of course, I've got, you know, T-80s and BMP-2s, a lot of stuff doing Overwatch today. So it should be an interesting one. Give Air a lot to do, especially. And if Air doesn't, then, well, things are going to die. Alright, redo that. But I am excited for the other operation today. And also, I felt like doing some more, like, ominous music for today's operation. So we'll see how well that's rocked. Deploy to unstuck boat. Hey, Wolf.
Yeah, what's up?
Might want to go through the teleport. I'm about to delete it.
I'm having some technical issues. I can just reinsert.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good. Just let me know when they're finished. I'll teleport you up.
Okay, is it gonna let me? Jesus fucking Christ! It keeps tabbing me out no matter what I do. I'm just gonna restart.
That. Okay. Ground, this is high. Message over.
Send traffic high.
Holes are deleted. All vehicles have been brought up per your request. Good luck. Have fun. You have 1 hour, 47 minutes, 32 seconds. Over.
Affirm, thank you.
Oh, and, yeah, I already showed the one Fluffer's Easter egg. There is another Fluffer's Easter egg in the next map. Also, the smoke monster isn't spawned, but it's in a quarantined area, and if they go down there, I'm just gonna lightning bolt them instead. And that's a win-win, because a lot of you asked me to lightning bolt shit, so... I want to force them in debrief by 6 o'clock so I can start transferring the server to the other thing by 6:15. Alright, so they already have that next vehicle. Aircraft is trying to do recon.
Here, this is ground forces. Fairly simple plan. Clear through the town.
He might have already spotted these tanks.
And it's just connect the dots, don't go across the line I marked, don't cross. Work with your vehicles, and yell at Mullen if you need anything schwacked by air. Have fun.
But I'll also probably be doing a few teleports.
Do we have to have some? I will yell back in higher pitch.
I would prefer any yelling at Mullen that is not related directly to the mission to be done after debrief.
Oh man, I was gonna take that as a challenge.
Hey Malin, could you sign this photo I secretly took of you? Ladies, please, wait in line.
Yeah, he's a celebrity now because he got cars stuck.
BMP tree is ready to go.
Bravo, ready to roll.
What the hell is this AO?
I want BMP in front, tank after it, infantry, and then the last BMP. Let's go.
So we do have the multi-twitch up if you guys want to see some of the ground POVs. At least I hope it's off of people that aren't constantly crashing.
I have 2... Do I have 3 or 4 squads?
Let's go with 3 right now, I think.
It's all just some nice, fun little ambushes. It's nothing too hard.
I want Alpha taking the top, Bravo in the middle, Charlie on the bottom. If I have some kind of Delta element, you just stick in the rear and BQRF.
Delta copies, we are 2 people.
So I'm just wondering if, it doesn't have a radar, so it would have to have a visual, but that also kind of hides it from the helicopter. I mean, in a place literally filled with racks, I mean, it kind of blends in, but also kind of doesn't. But yeah, I'm trying to hide my units better and better with what they have deployed, so...
I would do, but I remember ground telling me there was a BMP and then a tank in front of me. And like, I've seen one BMP go, but not the tank, so I don't know.
Who the heck knows at this point?
Did you see like where I drew roughly? Because otherwise it's all downhill. We're coming from the side, then we're not exposed to the...
Yeah, I want to come in from the north.
Town.
The ambush is right here, but that means that static will be able to fire in.
Go ahead.
But I think I do have a patrol there. Yeah, but I don't. It might not detect them. I don't think I have anything that's currently playing peekaboo with that asset, but we'll see. Might always hear something fire in the distance, you know? Nailed It's playing reinsert chopper today. How often air gets schwacked? I think air is only going to get schwacked once. That's been about the average for this campaign. Because there are some days where air doesn't get schwacked at all, and then there's some days where I'm like, I crave violence, and I just hit them twice with frickin' tow launchers. But it also depends who's in there.
Yeah, Bravo. We're basically going to go...
What was it? Dutchbat and...
The top end of the town, closest to our friendly lines, and then we split off along those lines that ground wants.
Lolo.
Yep, sounds good, Alpha.
I just heard it.
This is BMP Tree. I'm going to be with you for the most of the day.
Thought I just heard an impact of something.
When you get time, set yourself up with a...
That was definitely some sort of either... I think it was a firing, so I think someone misfired in the convoy here, but... Let's give him a warm up. Don't get me wrong, air actually has a lot of room here to camp on the northern sides of the AOs. It's just the ridge might get a little too tall at times, but they actually have a lot of room to overwatch this AO from the water or the northern side compared to other AOs. So I expect their survivability actually to be a little higher than average. I also know we have the tank right here, but from these ranges, I don't think there's going to be anything I can do other than potentially ATGM it from a very long range, but...
Charlie to ground.
I think what I'll do to compensate for that today, actually, is we'll put weapon handling up to 70 and spotting up to 90 to really rely on those long-range shots.
You had somebody already assigned and then taking that compound with the water tower, unless you want someone else to take that area.
So I actually haven't been running AA guys into enemy,
The idea is
I only run it, like, so if that thing were to fly over here, for example, this is all enemy territory down here. This was a front log. So Op 4 is kind of, like, made a pull right here.
My misunderstanding.
Everyone's talking over each other on the net, Keck.
More or less following that route of advance that's drawn on the map.
But in times where the air asset, for example, has gone over here, I've run an AA guy under him because that was, you know, not his territory. I won't run AA guys into territory they've taken because those symbols assume
Tanks engaging 2 times tank southeast of Gorka.
that they've done that before. But alright, I need to turn up my... Why did you just get out? I'm gonna now, since he has that range. Why is it not giving me access to that ATGM launcher? And why does the AI keep kicking me out?
Tank engaging BMP south.
Yeah, I'm about to get schwacked, so...
In the tree line.
I hate it when the AI glitch out like that, because there's nothing I can freaking do at that point.
BMP, we're right behind you.
They're just being dumb, so... That's why I like to run more mobile VIX here.
Other BMP would be
Got a GL firing from overhead. These guys are going to be reported on. They're going to report that there's a tank up there. Gonna go ahead, spawn that guy out there and run him over. Potentially go and hit that tank. Have him run behind the hill there. Because the BMPs are starting to engage from range here. Respawn that group because they're freaked out. Let's go ahead and blow that up because, again, the AI are being pretty dumb. And we'll start running QRF up from this wooded route. But the whole point is going to be to hopefully ambush the back line of these groups here.
We just hit the sawmill just in front of you to your left. We're now moving right. Clear the start of our line, and then we'll come back.
I'm going to set that guy to careless hold fire so he ignores what's going on right there. And then these guys... try to reposition them down there instead.
Bravo Alpha, we should be just here east if you're clearing the actual sawmill building.
Yeah, there's a dish gun inside a shed. Make sure you guys check your corners when you walk through stuff.
Wasn't able to get the shot out in time.
Need the iceberg.
That BTR gun, though, is focusing on those guys, which is nice.
This is the other BMP going urban.
Gonna respawn that group. And they blew up my other BMP. Yeah, so as I expected, the Overwatch stuff wasn't really gonna do much.
Over BMP, passing on your right.
I can go ahead and AT that thing on the rear line, though, and now you're gonna have that BTR firing into that group of infantry.
Yeah, BRDM or BTR southeast of Bravo. Some sort of dish gun.
Yeah, I think they just spotted that BTR. But now I'm gonna boop that BMP on the rear.
infantry, there was a BTR right around your corner. I decrewed it, maybe? It's...
Yeah, Bravo copies. We're dealing with it with IT now.
It's all about ambushing the players from different angles here.
Charlie, where you at? We're pushing down the stream. There's contacts on your side.
That AT guy's gonna track that engine.
Moving eastwards along our line. We'll engage when we see them. Alpha, Charlie's about 100 meters off to your southwest.
Alright, I'm going to be filling in partially.
They're behind the BMP you passed earlier.
Those Vics are a little too far forward. That one I just disabled its gun, so it's a little luckier.
The RPG that just disabled our BMP. Alright, double timing it, moving faster to clear.
This is the issue with breaking some of these AI apart. They get stuck to leave a little quicker. Now you're having shooters getting caught on each other here. And that Dishka doesn't want to fire. So I'm gonna keep maneuvering that guy around.
Tank to ground forces. I've got a BMP crew down on Bravo mark. They need a medic. Can anyone support?
This is ground tank. We'll come get you.
Napa tank is your BMP. They're on Bravo mark.
Then ground will go come get them done.
Yeah, so I didn't destroy it, but I got 2 good hits on it. I think both of them hit the plates.
DM.
And they're quickly doing repairs on it.
Ground's currently helping someone get medic.
And I got more guys coming around over here.
You could just, actually Delta, if you could bring the vehicles for the other squads real quick.
Just to send those around. So yeah, it's all about ambushing and counter-ambushing what the players push down here when you're doing counter-insurgency tactics.
On the other side of this house, there just came an M4 from the wall.
Sean, let's fall back to the greenhouse.
I think so.
Let's give them a warm welcome, shall we?
Back in here.
Should we regroup with you?
Yeah. So what's nice about how I've set their medical up is if I can, even if I get like a headshot on them, they won't actually drop dead. I have to get a double headshot to actually kill them, but the first headshot will usually knock them out.
2 down BMP crew.
So it's a little nicer on them. That ZU is, yeah, that ZU is gonna murder people.
Through the building?
Audible on form of ZU?
Yeah, there's a ZU. It's down the road, left side, basically.
I have no idea where that truck's going, though.
Reference
on traffic for ground.
Sheds.
Our team lead is down, so I'm taking command. What are our orders?
Hey, firm. Alpha.
It's clear the town along
Down
the
the
lines.
road, left, northwest of the building.
Hang on, wait. You're being stepped on by ground. Say it again.
Left side, down the road. There you go, on the traces.
Copy. We're ready. We're gonna get ready to push.
So I'm gonna be blindly suppressing. I see movement right there.
This is tank ground, running against marshal, tractors, and they would argue, and we're gonna go back to Altair for Triple I.
Hi, ground command, this is
Victory, any...
Hummer Fox, thanks for converting your Twitch Prime sub to a Tier 1 sub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a kick out of this scenario.
Catching up, we took most of that front.
See, this is annoying me. Like, they need to come along the flank here, but they're not. They're breaking away instead. Because these two crewmen are able to pick off. Oh, they've picked up enemy guns, that's why.
This is DMP. We're gonna sit here, hold security for you while you guys get your guys up.
Hey,
They killed that one guy, so I can delete him.
Bravo looks to be pushing onto that position now.
Ground, we're having enemy infantry.
Oh!
The city.
Alright, possible infantry coming in north. What was the call before that?
MI-28 just went down. That was the Tunguska, I'm willing to bet. Yeah, so it friendly fired a guy right there. How many missile pods are spent? 4. Yeah. Tunguska. I love that thing.
Delta to ground. Delta to ground forces, where do you want the trucks?
Alright, otherwise, that's the first engagement.
For now, stand by until Alpha is ready to give you further instruction.
Hey, 50 check. I circled an area north of Victory Mark. There's an enemy squad there.
This is Alpha. We need to borrow a medic from one of the squads. Charlie, whereabouts are you?
He got me as I was trying to put GLs on the vehicle. They're only HE, so it's not going to do too much damage against it, but...
Careful, they have a lot of AT over there.
Yeah, Bravo. Can you dispatch your medic back southwest to where Alpha was? Our medic disconnected and he's only just been replaced.
Bravo copies, medic on the way.
There's a 28 respawning.
Disregard.
I got the BMP coming back, but it's already been swept. So yeah, wasn't too bad there.
On the corner.
Wait, are in a Discord call? No. TeamSpeak with T-Far, dude.
Assaulting that red circled squad. BMP
Now they're gonna clear the rest of it. My one ambush is done with there, and they've been
got caught out by it.
pretty good on everything.
Ground.
I've been evil to the players? Not really.
Does the Vic crew have to go back?
My policy for this entire campaign has been, if the vehicles are exposed, gun for them, because they can quickly overstep and take charge of the AO. That way the Vics aren't just coming up and leveling the entire town and the infantry still has stuff to do.
Repaired anyways.
The Tunguska that took out the 28 was just the AI. And again, the tank that, you know, still survived. The only Vic that went catastrophic is one BMP because it thought it was smart to expose its ass to a forest that they didn't recon and had squads coming up, so. I haven't killed anyone yet.
Truck's ready to move.
Hey, fam, stop moving them into the
because that crew survived and was doing stuff.
Should be dealt with.
I just don't know. Nope, they're walking back over there. So I consider myself evil if I was just outright murdering people,
Church near the crossroads.
which I do once in a while, but
Delta copies near
haven't seen the need for it this stream. They've been doing pretty well, actually. Just made a few mistakes having their vehicles push up a little too far, but in an urban scenario, that's to be expected. The push to talk sounds like Discord push to call. Oh, that's just T-Far.
Wondering if I can organize a lift for the other BMP crew if I take them over.
So they're bringing their Vics in, so they're gonna go convoy the next spot. That could be nasty because of that, but we'll see how things go. But anyway, next town over. I've got some FAR buildings with some statics. I have a hidden cache over here.
Many thanks, Delta.
That cache is in there. I've got another cache in a small building with these two guys. And then all my overwatched vehicles have been destroyed. And then I have to pull reinforcements from the south now because I only had a few squads of reserve to send up that forested route, so. Nothing really left. I think it's gonna be, this is the phase 10, so phase 11 I get a few more assets to utilize.
if Air wants to come pick them up and bring them back to the airfield to grab a BMP.
Though I am excited to use this thing. This is one of the new GM assets.
I was about to say.
Should be pretty cool.
JTAG's got
Wolf Hunter, thanks for the 8-month resub at Tier 1. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. I hope you get a kick out of this scenario.
Send for ground.
I'll go ahead and start spawning the next wave of patrols, though.
Gas station east. I have eyes on 1 ZSU. Unknown if it's crewed or not. No eyes on infantry at this time.
I really need to do like a boneyard of just like derelict vehicles.
Yeah, blow up the ZSU, go around the hill and hit the other town.
Tank, good hit, be crewed.
One day. So yeah, they just did that. They're dead. I was gonna task them to run back, but yeah. Oh, where are you? Oh, you silly goober, dude. That's in the middle of enemy territory. See now.
I will proceed to ping.
Yeah, he's.
JTAC BMP, be advised the other BMP.
That I can shoot down.
The big R&R point for insert back to airfield.
Because this is all marked as enemy. Yeah. You just flew over to Blue 4. This is like where Blue 4's remaining area is, so. I'll do that. That is me being malicious, but at the same time, they. JTAC, this is high message, over.
Go ahead.
Remind air assets if they fly over parts of the map with blue symbols on them, they'll probably find more enemy AA. I would recommend you keep them over where we have cleared previously to avoid that precaution. Over.
Yep, you'd hope I would.
Actually, I haven't had to do that yet this campaign, but.
Ground to high, prerogative. Stuff like factories, how much do we care about keeping them in one piece?
We do not. Over.
Hey, firm, thank you.
That's why the insurgents don't have anything there, because they'll just level things.
Ground Bravo, Central Street of town appears clear. Bravo holding at eastern end of town.
That's why they don't garrison positions like that. Or that, they'll leave like an AA Vic, but that's it. So air's been shot down twice now. One by me, one by the Tunguska. But, yeah, if they want to fly over enemy territory.
This is BMP crew, we are pushing back down towards you guys.
So yeah, Blue 4, like, this is Blue 4 territory as well, but
What do I?
I don't have a symbol there because I'm trying to
Are you Bravo though?
No, we're Alpha. Oh.
put something down. I was hoping again they'd stage from the north, which is where they've cleared, but you know, I'll just keep marking them.
The BMP crew has a reinsert we're bringing back to the AO.
Ground, this is high, message over.
Send for ground.
Just keeping you in the loop for our pace. We have about an hour and 20 minutes remaining, over.
Hey, firm.
Well, yeah, so there was one where they flew, like, questionably, like, right here while they were taking that town. This is all still bad, like, enemy territory, but I spawned a guy and had him run over. That one, I literally spawned him in the path because they were flying into enemy territory, clearly. Like, you know, on these Blue 4 marks. So I'm like, okay, I'll just fucking boop you then, man, I don't care. But they just flew past those two spots, which would have reported it. Because Zub, there's an AA guy on Zub. I've spawned him already, so. Previously in the campaign, but that hill is a AA position. Yeah, the Suez Canal op should be interesting.
Grant, quick question. Where are the trucks?
They should be by the church and crossroads. Delta brought them up for people. It was called up that that was happening.
Yeah, they were already brought up. There's another one back here. I guess I'll just be left behind, but...
And trucks just southeast of church.
Squad leader, if you took a truck from one of those locations, they just need to lead it so they can narrow it down for Bravo.
Yeah, no, I like, how would I put it? I wouldn't mind doing a checkpoint RP or being part of one every week, because I love that. But if you're asking me to choose one over the other, I guess I'd just do the gunplay, but...
Skelly, my tired ass didn't understand your accent.
I'm happy enough to live in a world where that's not an issue, you know? Most people, though, are, they prefer the gunplay over roleplay, but they don't mind doing both.
Reasons, yes.
Affirm, thank you.
It looks like ground crews got reinserted. They're gonna have a long drive back. Hopefully they won't do anything too bad this time around. What worries me about air is they know this Tunguska's here.
One turned into 3.
Excuse
They
me.
are now all at the church.
Most squads are off these one.
So we'll see how things go.
Good check.
I'm excited that you guys are excited for the
Man,
Suez
do we
Canal
need to
up.
drive back from the airfield, or do we get
Yep.
TP to the Triple R? Affirm.
Drive. It's the only way that I can balance an asset like that. Tactical roleplay. Well, I mean, because whenever you pick a faction, you're role-playing as that faction. Like, these guys are playing as Russian... 2020 Russians for this op, and then the Suez Canal op, they'll play as Egyptian, quick response forces. I forget what the exact term of it is, but they get like 5.56s, and they get to go and rock on, you know?
Yo, Alpha. Yo, where are you at? Because I'm gonna hold up with you until Iceberg gets back.
RP1.
Yeah, which one of them are you?
136.
But starting next week for the last 5 missions, you're going to see snipers, a few guys that have hardened camos that can't be detected by thermal,
The one with that.
and artillery.
At the back.
Got it.
I'm getting a guy to turn out in the seat.
Hey, I see him turned out. We're gonna follow you, nerds.
Let's go, guys.
Bravo rolling.
I got a dude in that 50 cal. Oh yeah, role-playing has to be done with the right people. I completely agree with that as well. If you do it with the wrong people, you're not going to have a good time. Role-playing's all about literally just playing a role, but there are a lot of tryhards out there that like to metagame to high hell. Those people suck to play with.
Your beloved
and
squad
will
back.
literally ruin the entire
It
fun.
doesn't matter as long as they have support.
Okay, so they hear that, so I'm going to start walking these guys over. They're going to report that over their radio. This squad's going to hear it.
Bravo with this man. Contact with this man.
BMP charging right.
Yeah, I have no line on that truck from their angle, to be perfectly honest. And then I can spawn a far squad. And the BMP just annihilated me. I didn't knock out Sirius in there, though. Let's see if they go and check. Oh, he's dead. Never mind. Whew. That's unfortunate.
This is BMP holding
Yeah,
off.
they're gonna charge past where another squad's dismounted. Yeah, I'm gonna frickin' mag dump that poor bastard. I'm sorry, but You gotta think about the tactics, you know?
With medical procedures or medical assistance and the other guys whilst we begin the push so we don't stagnate and get everything going towards us.
Delta copy, sending out medic over.
Oh, why are you giving me the frickin' scope and glitch?
BMP advisory southwestish. I hear gunshots. Over tree
BMP
line.
copies. We're gonna turn around. Yeah, we just had an RPG come land towards us. We're going to.
That wasn't small. Someone from the southwest.
And I just ran someone over.
Never mind ATGMs, I believe.
They were right, now they're on. I love it. Okay.
We have what appears to be a vehicle. 193 down the slope.
Tank to ground forces, we've believed to have found a potential ATGM position in the tree line. 117 our position.
I just knocked his dead body out.
2 trenches by a deer hunting stand. We're gonna blow it up.
What?
BMP to ground forces. We got your 6 o'clock if you want to push towards the town.
Oh, that. I don't see the deer hunter stand, but okay. I thought they were referring to that, and I'm like, there's no way in hell they see that from their position. Because that's hidden.
We got there 6 o'clock.
And like it has its doors closed. That's just you know, if they happen to find it, cool. But
you after we finish with this potential ATGM position.
Copied all.
Yeah, I don't have an ATGM position down, so that's all hoopla. Air's in a very far recon position, so that means I can get away with spawning something in here and sending it down.
Shots from the south.
Which squad is online at the town?
Ouch.
Bravo, sit rep.
Bravo, they're just now at the crossroads just outside of town near the...
Gave him a haircut too. Oof times 2. Yeah, now I'm being malicious.
What's your sit?
Say again?
Charlie, where are thou?
Charlie is pushing to their point. We're currently engaged at the B point at the beginning of Bravo's line. We have a couple casualties.
Confirm, just checking we've got all 3 spots here. Delta is filled in again as well.
Say again for Delta.
Just got Delta, are you pushing into the town now?
Hey, from Delta is pushing into town.
Yeah, save by clipping.
Alpha's route, we've got a couple of guys down, so we're static.
Delta copies, Alpha Rude.
Tanks inbound on the SSI towards Bravo, Mike. We're gonna hold this near there. We'll engage BKP.
Add something else.
Ground forces, you have enemy forces coming up the ASR south.
When in doubt, push with a machine gun. Oh, that BMP is going really far on its own.
Just south of the Bravo, southeast of the Bravo Park.
See, now that I can go up an AT, because that's way off the reservation.
Contacts at 104074.
M6762, that'll insta-kill them if it's, if it doesn't hit the helmet.
The MP tree is here, sort of. We're at LZ Odin.
Solid copy, B.
Why? Why do you give me the scope glitch?
And assist the ground forces as they assault. We can sit here in full 6.
Use the other net for inner crew shit.
You know there was one.
Underscore was supposed to tell you.
Interesting.
Just a mess. I think I just hit someone in the face there too. Plat, thanks for the 4-month resub. Hope you keep enjoying everything, man. Hope the Arma VTuber life is doing all right for you. And I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario.
Contact south of Bravo Mark in the tree line down
There's
the
a
hill.
lot of forces pulled around right there.
BMP copy.
I am going to get some vehicles in the AO.
This is Grandson.
We need reinsert. Reinsert's coming back, give it time.
I'm down for Bravo Mark, it's a bit cold out. There's infantry advancing up on the galley.
Oh gosh darn it. Come on, copy. BMP one's aplenty since I deployed most of the 2s early on. That's Malon's body back there, so we can get that in. No, it's 5 months on a 4-month streak. I misread that. I apologize. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. I hope you get a kick out of this scenario. But look at all that smoke they're popping. Vehicles pushing up on their own. Not the best idea. I keep hitting them in the front, which only disables their gun.
Disabled, we're falling back to dismount.
That's the same one I've already hit. Oh, nope. That thing's dead. Should not be pushing up on their own. In an open field. It's too close to where the enemy is, and I think they just got knocked out by Cook-Off. This close to infantry, they can just AT you back, and it gets very, very messy from there. You didn't see me double-click and end-key it, so... Sirius just got shot again.
Bravo, or Command, whoever's right in front of me, where do you need me to blow up?
Yo, basically south in the galley, we're trying to put red smoke on it at this time. We're also trying to get ID where the other BMP got shot.
Yeah, I think that Small's out of ammo since I already used both of its shots. They're trying to fire from range over here. Where are those BMPs? They're stuck in the road. Alright, well, I'll just pull them out then. And there should be nothing blocking them. Alright, cool.
We're getting shot from there.
You're seeing tracer fire going back and forth here.
It's on the southeastern tree line, firing HE.
We go ahead and get rid of some of the stuff back there.
Engaging hostile squad to your southeast. You also have shit coming in down the road east as well that I was engaging earlier.
Bravo copies, the guys on the east. We're shifting now to get a better screen on that.
I got that Overwatch element trying to assist.
Have the MI8 strike that tree line across the valley.
I'm talking with them. They're just dropping off reinserts first.
Copy. Just have them set.
They're trying to get air support over there as well, but I think by then the other BMP and the tank will be able to do something. I think at this rate, I'm going to try to pull these 4 guys back. And then these guys pull back as well. Because they're just dealing with overwhelming firepower at that point. Yeah, you can see the ricochets of everything. It's a script Audrey Hotto wrote for me. We've gone through quite a few iterations. Now, if they mag dump like that, it's hard to track, but it's more for like individual marksman units or watching to see if the AI shoot through anything.
Asshole, running into the defilade. No idea which way he'll be heading, but be careful. He's in the area.
Not sure if they referenced that guy, but yeah, I'm trying to pull all these units back. We got the BMP ones coming, but that's kind of just fodder for the tank. These guys got a pretty nasty black eye, though, because they didn't recon the route as they were coming in. BMP is now trying to push along these infantry. Malin came up. He killed the gunner in that Vic. We'll see if these guys actually come over and check out to see that there's a cache right there. Now you hear the aircraft. Annihilating that hill. The cache is just up here. See if a stray rocket goes, but it's a very large airstrike coming in. It's... wow. I got the BMPs firing at the aircraft with their coax.
Hostile BMP coming down, two times vehicles coming down the southern MSR.
But yeah, that many rockets that are fired at once are going to cause a little bit of lag spikes.
Alpha, we are 4-man effective.
Hell, did it just memory leak me? It might have.
Hey, firm Alpha.
Nope, there we go. It caught back up. Yeah.
One time hostile BMP2 decrewing.
Yeah, I guess that forest is done for, you know? So yeah, these guys are all in positions to overwatch and support each other, which is really nice. So Wolf's got crippled here.
Yeah, I'm taking rounds from the northwest.
Alpha is just northwest of the B point. Rotorborne and BMP to our south. Not sure the BMP3 or the T is engaging.
Come on, pussy! We know there's a tank over there, so let's go flank it. Are we gonna do anything to it? No! Because we're a BMP-1, broski! And BMP-1s are... oh, hello. Hi. Hey. You come here often?
Hostile BMP in that defilade that we've been taking shit from.
Shoot him! Shoot him, Freddy! Oh, you.
I don't understand how you didn't hear it.
BTR.
Ah.
That is very daft.
Disappointment. I can't dodge top-down RPGs. It's just not possible. So if that Vic keeps pushing up, I can potentially gun it down because I got a lot of AT off to the side.
Also, I thought you were calling out the friendly one.
Oh, no, it's called out as it's friendly.
Yeah, so they're spraying down the wrong buildings.
Go back, so we'll be moving out and go. Everybody else stay there and hold.
Tank ground.
I'm gonna laugh if they miss the cache, though.
In traffic for ground.
Marker on map south of your position, circled as bad shit here, rough bearing 104.076. In that defilade, there may be a BMP2,
they finally killed the squad leader.
rolling around in there.
Can you mark it on map so I know what the fuck you're talking about?
It is marked, don't worry. It's circled as bad shit here.
Wow, that static gunner
Even better yet, can we just
was the worst fucking static gunner I've ever seen the AI do. Like, wow.
Yeah, Winter's just... I saved him from a 50 cal.
Wow. I cannot believe that just happened. Well, looks like some people are coming down and breaching that. Good. And this dude's stuck in a shed. Yeah, he should have been executed, but I guess not.
This is
I'm just gonna run him out to get him out of there.
Careful, because Alpha's not pushing up along. They got fucked up.
Charlie, would you like me to take care of the grocery store for you?
Ground bit fine. We asked Delta to handle our line a while back.
Ooh.
There should be an Alpha route this time.
Bravo 2, BMP3, hold off on the grocery store.
You hear that?
Delta is on Alpha line.
That's a BMP.
Clearing the building.
Which means I get to do my job.
Thank you, Delta.
Oh, that's not the way out.
Thanks to JTAC.
Who put the stairs in here?
Go for JTAC.
Do you have anything on station to strike the bad shit here, Valley?
Negative, not at the moment. MI-28 is trying to deal with Tunguska, and MI-8 is RTB at the moment.
Fair, no worries.
I love that. It's the one fear about bringing them in, because they're,
Ground, and update the response. We brought the trucks up to just northwest of B marker at the rocks.
because that's a thing.
Hey, firm, thank you. Also, hi, disregard ping, fat fingered the key.
No more guys in there. 2 times, that's all. Hey, you want to do something stupid? Here, Malin, don't go inside.
They knocked the texture over. He's gonna AT for it.
Bravo 2, BMP 3,
Here, I'll kill this guy off so he doesn't, like, do anything, but... Yeah, they somehow blew up the crater texture.
Our engine's out. To whoever is calling for the BMP.
Bravo copies, BMP.
Alright, we still got an hour. And they didn't take out the Tunguska, they took out the ZU.
Try and take care of that
somehow.
Here on the way there. And apologies to the Charlie squad lead whose head I nearly took off.
This is Charlie. Our squad lead just disconnected. This is the RPG guy.
Copy.
This is Charlie. We're on the far southeast side.
Yeah, so you can still come around the other way. I'm not sure if they'll know that, though. You got some shots coming from up there.
BMP there that's disabled that you needed, or is there another one down there?
Ground to high.
This is high, send message.
If we find, like, an ammo cache of M16s and such, we're to blow that the fuck up or something, yeah?
A-firm, blow it up, over.
Southeast.
What are they shooting at?
Forces, if you'd be so kind, can we just update your positions in this town for me?
Maybe the smoked BMP?
Bravo copies, mark accurate.
I'm gonna try to pull this guy out as well.
Be advised that roughly ground
Must have made it out.
Found a weapons cache. Anyone got demo?
BMP trees back to Triple R.
By default ground, I don't think we do.
Good old useless AI.
This is Charlie. We pinned down by a fucking marksman or a sniper, or whatever you call it. I don't know where the fuck it is.
Oh, there's a guy here.
Northeast.
You hear? Oh, I love it when you spook them like that.
This is the other BMP. We're inbound right now.
Ground, I've got a solution for your demolition problem.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Send it.
What am I doing here in a second?
After me, guys had taken off by someone.
So the funny thing is, their armor is about twice as effective as the armor I've given to them. So if they blindly spray and I blindly spray, unless we get headshots, we're not going to do anything to each other.
You see the ground mark? Basically northwest, the ground mark is some rocks, some trucks, and they're up there.
Yes, Kelly, I'm just gonna throw an RPG into it.
Greetings. Oh, don't backblast me, bud.
Here, let's go.
Ground, this is high, message over.
Sun traffic.
Apparently that texture doesn't have a destroyed texture, it's destroyed.
Hey, firm.
Now I'm on you.
95, what's going on your lips?
So this is Alpha, was somebody calling for you 2 minutes ago?
Bad time to run out of ammo with a 20-round magazine.
The AO right now. Where are we needed?
I'm gonna run this guy away. Oh yeah, I mean, if you mag dump with a 50 cal, you're gonna get it. So, where's the door? Who installed the door? Is it this one? I bet it's this one. It's this one. I choose you. Why are there so many doors? No, now's not the time to sit. Now's the time to run, you silly goober.
Delta, how goes clearing the town?
Solid ground still clearing, a little bit spread out due to contact fitness from the flank, but we'll be moving on once we finish with your platoon medic.
Hey, firm. Delta is pushing into the last outskirts northeast of town. Where are those contacts?
Oh,
Blank?
I never garrisoned the factory. Liru, you goober.
Copy, Charlie. You got a rough idea where you're taking that fire from?
Roughly northeast.
A little set of trees up there.
I have no clue, to be honest, but it sounds like it's a marksman, sort of.
BMP can go searching.
Yeah, Raiders are starting to fail me now.
Fire from?
Ground, this is high. Message over.
Send traffic for ground.
Due to time, I'm gonna say we're not gonna do the factory, which is the southeasternmost objective, so just ignore that one for now. Over.
Hey, firm.
Where is that going?
This is ground-to-ground forces. JTAC's bringing in a resupply for y'all. Do you want it?
Alpha is good.
Bravo, Charlie, Delta, resup.
Wait.
You want it?
Bravo ground, our truck also nice.
Where?
Delta is good.
But
Bravo, you got stepped on. What'd you say?
the heck was that for? This is I think fifth mission Cataclysm Iowa sector? Oh yeah. Homeworld Cataclysm Mission 5 Iowa sector or something.
Northeast tree lines. We're searching the next northeast tree line, but other than that, we don't know how else to help.
You checked it out. Yeah, you
It's all good. Don't worry about it. It seems pretty quiet now.
Oh, did that one guy get killed?
Raring to go. If the other squads are good, we could do the next objective.
Yeah, it's out of his sight
The
line.
advisor is going to try and get a strike on that factory. My planning is just we have armor going front, and we just thunder on that bitch.
Ground. There's nothing there because ground command, high command told us to skip the objective. Was that the airstrike I just heard?
A firm, ground to high. You
Break.
last up-
I said southeast, not southwest.
Yeah.
Southwestern factory is fair game. Southeastern factory is fine. Over.
Mullen, or not Mullen, Skelly was talking about the last objective.
So the factory close to you guys is fair game. The one that's on the coast, don't do. Okay?
The one that Frost has marked off with an X is the one we're not supposed to do, guys.
Both factions are southeastern, but so I was confused.
That's fine. I should have worded it better. I should have said it was the coastal one. That is my bad. Because I looked at it, I'm like, there's one that's southwest, the one that's southeast. Okay, southeast, don't do that one. But yeah, no, there's two marked factories, so that is my fault. I'll own up to that.
one of the BMPs and or the tank to go with you. You can go ahead and strike that if you want.
Shielded ZU!
I believe one of the BMPs and the tank is off station, so you only have us.
We're on the way back.
Is
Hello?
the BMP clear to start bombarding the next objective?
Alright, those... Wrong net, sorry.
Ground.
What was that for ground?
Can I start bombarding the next objective with my BMP?
Fucking send it, my dude.
Copied.
Your ground forces, rally up so you're not pushing alone, and you can full send whenever you want.
Utus Deletus is rearmed and heading back to the AO.
This is Charlie. We're just getting resupplies up and running.
Over Scots, we are starting to bring the trucks up now. We just didn't get a chance to stand.
Delta is ready to move.
Here, if you've got 2 squads, you're good to just push that shit.
This is
It
BMP.
shouldn't be much.
This is BMP. We're targeting the northwest side of factory to try causing a area for you guys to breach in. That'll be more soft.
Bravo copies, BMP pushing up now with the other squads in tow.
Be advised, 1 ZU destroyed, a crane knocked over, and the construction site's dead.
Let's give it some extra fireworks.
Hey, the BMP tree is coming in now, and the Mi-28 got shot down again.
Again?
BMP is holding fire for friendlies to breach.
Thanks, ground. Your pilots have been marked on the map. We drove past them. You might want to get them picked up.
Hey, firm.
Think that's enough? What's an objective? Ooh, there's the... No, keep going.
That looks nasty. What's that?
I don't know. It's an
noise.
cannon.
Bragg, there's a ZSU to the east of the factory near the road.
Yeah, Bravo is dead.
That got murderous. Very quickly.
As in three people alive. Rest just died.
Yeah, no, that's one of the new GM vehicles. I like it. I like it a lot.
Well, DMP can go push up and look for it, but we're going to be overextending to do so.
No, it's fine. Just stay where the fuck you are.
Interrogative, I see a burning BMP inside the factory. ZSU inside the factory.
A burning one or a non-burning one?
A burning ZSU.
I like that one a lot. Yeah, that was very painful.
That was firing from the far east in the little ridge line there where the road is.
Yeah, it was BMP on BMP2, I think, on maximum fucking fire rate.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Not a
We're
BMP.
going to engage.
Is that a M163?
Possibly.
I
We're
got
not gonna
blown up
ask
again.
questions.
There's a fucking armored thing down the road south.
BMP is pushing.
Delta is shifting through the rubbles of the factory.
Tanks engaging whatever the fuck that is southeast.
BMP is assaulting forward. Think if you can kill it, that'd be great.
Alpha's coming to deal with the infantry.
This is BMP, or Mega. We're dead.
Who's on the AI go for now? Oh, the tank just blew it up. Whew. Yeah, that thing was very OP. That was a nice GM Vic right there, though. Whoo, man.
Bravo, lead to ground.
GM's, pretty nasty right there, Chief. Hot damn. Let's, we're gonna make this fight a little, nasty.
Next objective is garrison. Tank took out one-time sharpshooter on the silo.
Martyr 182, yeah. Ooh. Was indeed a messy one.
Ground forces, be advised, south of your dismount marker, you have hostile infantry in the hill line.
That was probably one of the more brutal things I've done to the player base in a while. That was 2 Vit kills, a full squad kill. But that's because they just kept they wanted to thunder run it, so I'm like, okay, here's my reply to thunder running, you know?
High command, there's a bunch of vehicles respawning and dying at base. How copy, West?
Working on it, standby.
Ground forces, be advised, marker, check your flank. You've got a hostile squad approaching from behind you.
Copy.
We're doing what we can to suppress them.
Oh, that's your job. We're dealing with the town, which you can't deal with. So if you deal with our area, we can deal with the front.
Yep, just keep friendly infantry out of the area. We're here G in the shit out of it.
Delta's pushing southeast and factory to deal with hostile infantry.
So aside from Bravo, who got wiped, how are you guys training in the AO? Sit rep.
Off ground, it was a bloody martyr that you encountered.
Really?
Yeah, it was a martyr 182.
Delta to ground, sit rep. We lost our vehicles to those ZSU, but are otherwise combat effective. We are pushing.
Yeah, so Skelly called it improperly as the martyr.
Alpha Charlie.
Yo.
Yeah, sit rep.
Oh yeah, Arma 3 is pretty fun.
In contact at the town would be where the martyr was. We've currently got a H&G spinning us down from the west.
Let's make sure that the base isn't constantly exploding. And it still is.
High command, there's fireworks going off.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why they're spawning into each other. I'll give it one more spawn, and if it still breaks, I'll respawn them manually, but then they're not going to respawn anymore, so... Weird. Check again when the pop-up happens. They're breaching that building. They're trying to get some front leverage here. Let's go back to this town and delete what's remaining. For the sake of frames, we can delete what's out there too on the side. Let's go ahead and delete that. Cook-off just got me.
Hey, from Charlie. How are you doing?
Enemy steps south of the
I'm taking secondary ammo at least. Oh, you get.
Give it a second. This happens once in a blue moon, just debug things. Really, it's just, I guess, the BMP, when it came back before it rendered in and respawned, it was at an angle, and it clipped into the 82 alpha there and decided to cook off. So this means that I will need to space them out in the future. All forces, this is high. The BMPs are on their last life due to technical reasons. Over.
Right. Confirming Bravo is on Delta marker, or where are they?
Bravo.
Alright, so they've been able to wipe that entire group.
That's the Bravo's still way behind.
Yeah, so that thing was at an angle, so I need to space these things out further, that's why. It's a rare glitch, but it's Arma. Tank's been doing a really good job of keeping, like, far Overwatch, though, in positions that are going to make it difficult for me to land AT hits, so, you know, good on them for that. Oh, yeah, that's because Paw Patrol has their vehicle respawn settings borked, so they instantly respawn, but they'll respawn into each other. It's an interesting mess. Also, something took out those guys. Possibly the air asset. What I'm curious about right now, though, is my Tunguska out of missiles? It has one more. Oh, that's cute. But yeah, air got shot down 3 times, so...
Charlie actual mark, we're engaging contact close to our east.
Okay, firm. Thank you, Alpha.
At this time, we are 6 effective minimum.
Yep. So they're pulling good 360 in those buildings. They've got some blocking force to the side as they try to push in. I'm gonna spawn,
medic.
Let's do 2 more squads from the factory.
I believe we're stabilizing the wound as best as we can, but with contacts input in the town from our north.
And we should be, A-okay. I'm thinking next week, though, I'll probably do 343 Guilty Spark on this slot. Just give it another, like, break day. So yeah, command just pushed up with that gas to the front line there.
The green building just to the east of us.
Got a big chunk of reinserts going in as well. There's another tower I could have spawned some guys on, but I only did that one, so. Time-wise, I think I'm gonna try to stall them to stay in this one town. And then we'll call Endex, and then we can start in Berezino and do a coastal sweep. There's my tracer script back on. Yeah, there's so many rare glitches in Arma 3 that you'll encounter a glitch once a week if you play the amount I play. So for most people, at least once every 2 to 3.
It's the skeleton.
Hey guys, you gonna...
I can't get out.
Hey guys.
Okay.
Oh, base.
I can't get out.
Do V, there you go. Go inside.
Okay.
Yeah, so sending these additional squads up, that'll give them some time to actually push up and whatnot.
So it's probably
Charlie, Delta, how you kids
I
doing?
think someone just got dropped right there, actually. I think, yeah, that was a squad leader. Mr. Mine Guy.
Yes. Doing the assault. We're heading east.
By the way, Simon, pro tip: heart rate matters.
Heart rate matters.
Charlie got uber fucked, and most of us are reinserting, including myself.
No problem. I guess it's just you and me right now, Kaiser. So
Yeah, the most of our squad.
Alpha, Bravo, once you've cleared out the main town, I've marked suburbs for you kids to kill. Go forth and murder my malicious minions. Also, A from Charlie.
To the toilet! Away!
Delta to Bravo, do you need help on...
That's why, Malin, you goober! I can't find Luxie. There he is. Oh, I wanted to taunt Malin. Oh well. Give him the point. Always remember before you breach a building to have a full mag, because if you're down to 3 bullets and you breach me, I'm going to laugh at you and breach you back. And I will win that fight. Unless you're quicker on the draw. But you just heard his pierced scream of terror. I loved it.
This is BMP, we're back in the AO.
Welcome back. When you hit the town, if you hit the town, there's contacts north.
Whoa, 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 what are you doing? No, 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 no. Oh, you goobers. You're gonna go in the open and get killed by the frickin' autocannon. That was the wrong button. My T key is how I toggle the tracers. So sometimes when I RC in and out, it goes away. Pidge is being dragged back. Miner pushing with his handgun to get that kill. Freaking Wolf running up. Oh, and he gets headshotted by something.
Okay.
I love it when it self-corrects.
Charlie to ground, we got half of our squad.
Actually,
go.
BMPs are down to their last life. I'm not going to boob them. Unless they do something like super egregious.
Come help with the town.
I'll give him a little bit of leeway. But at that range, I could just RC. You got that one guy.
There's a BMP engaging the infantry on the north side.
Who's too stupid to actually do something.
Good call. Ground, Charlie. How many strong are you?
4.
A firm. Ground can pull up your reinserts real quick when they land.
Already.
Skelly, your north flank is clear.
Are you sure about that? Never mind.
Hey. Maziu. Commence the murder. Yeah, so that's... little bit of a again, giving him a little leeway, but if they pull up next to that barn again, I am going to RC that AT guy and boop the shit out of him. Righto, Audrey. Oh, I'm gonna flip a coin. Heads I boop him, tails I wait. It's fucking heads.
this is BMP. We have engaged what appears to be a ZU or ZU-23 off to the southeast. BMP's hit hard.
It might be another mortar.
I think it only disabled them, so I don't... Oh, well, shit. It's one of those days where their BMP position is way too close. And they're just gonna keep losing them. The tree got him. But yeah, it's a lot of times where you're getting within like... I mean, what was that? From those bodies? Yeah, 100 meters of enemies.
We're here to support you. Where are you?
We are at grid 1200.
Curse of the commentator yet again, yeah. But I mean, the tank, for example, has been doing a really good job keeping really distant Overwatch. Where has that thing gone, anyway? Oh, it's pulling back probably to RTB for ammo, but it's been doing a good job there. The BMPs have just been super aggressive at times. But I flipped a coin. It was heads.
This is BMP. We died by hitting a tree.
They're gonna blame the tree. Nah, it was cook off. Just the delayed catastrophic.
This is our last BMP, and then after that, oh, never mind. Another BMP just respawned.
Wait, how did that one respawn? If that's the one I spawned in.
Unlimited.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking quacker.
The fireworks were great.
You're seeming kind of sus right now, Liru.
That's pretty sus. You clearly
We have released the
quack. We have unlimited power.
You're a little too sus.
So is driving up in front of my AT, Frost. That's pretty sus yourself.
Well, if this is BMP, it's going to be another 10 to 12 minutes before we get in.
Bravo 2, BTR.
I have nothing to say.
Thank you.
I have nothing to say. Well, that entire barn just got cleared by a thunder run. Yes, Command just drove up and thunder run to position by themselves. It happens once in a while in TSB. Pro gamer move.
We've got troops moving in from the south on the hill.
82's got to be careful. Because again, it's at a position close to enemies, but at least it's by some buffer. But even so. Aw, my ZU died. Probably gonna make this one the last objective, and then yeah, have them start in Berzino and then come around and just do a sweep over. Do or do not, there is no try. Jesus. That's still really confusing that I spawned a new BMP and they respawned. That means the variable of the BMP somehow went to the one I spawned in. And that makes 0 sense to me. Like, how did something that was an unassigned variable become an assigned variable from the mission file that I just spawned in as Zeus? Because when you spawn in as Zeus, it's supposed to be fresh, but the Omnicide works in mysterious ways.
Previous vehicle died. We're going to requisition an AGS techie.
Sitting up here in a BTR if you want to ride along.
Fuck your BTR.
Might even let you use the radios. Wow!
hear what he
This is
said?
BMP. We got
Fuck your
two pole guns if you want to use our BMP.
Will you do broadside the enemy?
Well, what we've currently been doing hasn't been working, so might as well try it.
What you've been doing is just driving up within 100 meters of infantry squads.
What was that for ground?
Yeah, you know that double A marked on map, is that still accurate or not?
I have no idea.
I do have another one, they just don't know about it.
We're gonna go hunting in case then.
If it wasn't some infantry shooters or it hasn't moved, I've no idea.
Yeah, I might say the Cherno Russians had a few more of those laying around, because that thing had a lot of murder in it. Might re-script some vehicles to have some better weaponry.
Ground 2.
No, that's my Tunguska, isn't it? No, baby!
Say again, ground.
How goes clearing this down?
There's a few contacts close on the east side in like foresty areas, but we're trying to deal with them at this time.
The northern side should be clear.
Why are you looking away from them, sir?
Should be, yep. Over 1 time's down. I'm trying
Why
to
are you
look
so
up
bad at your job?
somewhere to myself.
Skelly's having an Easter egg hunt with his squad mates.
Occasionally.
Helicopter's coming in, but it's gonna be short.
Whichever squad's near the BTR, can you clear these buildings? There's obviously gonna be something there.
Look!
Probably the BTR, yeah.
I can even hear them from over here. Look the right way!
BTR, hold position.
I don't have any ammo, and that AT says otherwise.
Friendly BMP is 3 clicks out from the AO.
Yep.
Give me a new box, Chief.
If you guys haven't noticed, they have Martyr 1s, and,
Yeah, we called them out earlier.
yeah.
Now they're getting confused by the ZUs. Oh, that's cute. No, why, you are so bad at your job.
So are they being backed by the West Germans?
Bill Mann and his dirty trick.
Someone just fired a rocket in there.
Gosh dang it, that Billman.
Hey.
Over the ground, currently working on clearing the barn area that you marked for us.
Hey, firm. Thank you, Bravo.
Yeah, currently getting murdered by another autocannon something.
Probably another martyr
somewhere.
I did one martyr and they're all freaking out. Oh my gosh, every autocannon's the martyr.
Autocannons from here on out. They don't seem to like us.
Guys, it's the martyr, run. It's the TSB one, Audrey Hutto. I didn't know about it myself till we did the technical Toyota war and someone built one and showed me that it had shields. And I'm like, oh, okay. So ever since last week, I put one in the AO, and then those are the only 2 that are shield capable. But they also have another, like, crank on the back that you can put.
Delta to ground forces, there are enemies pushing in from the east from Alpha, fuck this.
Hey, firm. There's hostile positions east and south of us.
But Whale, if you're still here, how you doing, man?
Ready?
Yo, ground. Whereabouts are you? Are you near the Charlie mark?
Grounded. Yeah, ground's nearish the Charlie mark. What's up?
Yeah, can you just come to the east of it? We need some blood. My AT guy is down. My medic's currently running back for blood.
Just come to Delta Actual.
Yeah.
Did you get him?
So Observer got hit there, but that thing does not turn quickly.
Skelly.
Oh!
Charlie mark, yeah.
The tank just exploded.
Just northeast of Charlie Mark, you probably see...
I don't know what cooked that off. I doubt... It might have been that, actually, but unlikely.
Delta, your ground forces were...
I'll have to test that, because that gives me a cool idea.
I'm not quite sure what happened, but I'm willing to bet it's
Yeah, we're heading over to Delta Marker. Where are your enemies coming from? Delta.
Again for Delta.
Where's your enemy contacts coming from that they're overrunning?
I get blamed for everything.
Enemy contacts are coming from...
I didn't end key that.
From the forest.
It's stupid.
Copy. BMP is overwatching your position right now. We'll see what we can do.
Oh, Empire. Empire, you're lucky he's dumb. You're so lucky. Use your machine gun! Use the machine gun! Machine gun! I fucking hate these stupid freaking AI. Don't make me. Don't make me. Don't make me. Cause I will. Jesus.
Alpha's squared away medical-wise at this time.
Righto, Audrey. Just tell me how to do that after ops.
Appreciate
Negative.
Hey, firm.
We appreciate that. We appreciate the help, thanks.
Oh, so the tank's over here now harassing that last AO. Are you kidding me, guys? See, they're wondering why they keep getting blown up. It's because they're going into areas that there's not been any infantry clear. They don't learn.
Was there a call for ground?
Yep, from my position we can see the town. Looks like a large concentration of enemy forces are south at the docks. You have 2 times statics watching south on the road, and a heavy EI entrenchment. Bearing 130081.
Hey, firm. Ground 2 forces. Group up, hold line 4, marked H4. Once we're ready to go from there, we're just gonna fucking send in and have tanks start dunking stuff as we push in. I'll copy.
Ground, this is high. Message over.
Send traffic high.
I think I'm going to have you hold on that objective. I know the tank's shooting at it right now, but for the sake of our time, I'm going to order us all to pull back instead. Over.
Hey, firm. And I guess people regroup and pull out.
Yes, my nose is doing better from last night.
Hey, from Bravo 3 IC.
So here, I want to test this real quick. I want to go test this in some quiet corner while they RTB. Just for my sanity. So, what were the angles here?
Squad that lost their vehicle and is unable to fall back.
Because I also saw, like, someone put a rocket in that thing earlier, but it was the front.
Where are you at, Delta?
I mean, they're copied exactly, so it should work, right?
Over to you.
I mean, I just saw an instant damage texture change, though. Wow. Okay, then. Alright. Well, now we know. Apparently, DUs cook off T-55s. Cool.
PMP at Delta, we are on your pause now.
Alpha's got space for 8 souls.
Who knew? I certainly didn't.
Does any squad need pickup as per Alpha's last?
Ground high, where'd we fall back to?
Just out of the current AO is fine, aka the town over.
Hey, from.
Hey, we got smoke being fired on our paws. We should get out of here.
This is Bravo. Is there any squad with a vehicle towards the west of town that could pick us up with the medic?
This is BMP. We're heading to the west side of town. We can pick you up.
Hey, fam, thank you.
Yeah, because it takes like 10 minutes to pull out of an AO anyway.
That time we're heading back to Triple
I. Barb. The next stop doesn't slot for another 30 minutes. You have time. It's just I'm having them pull out now, so.
Well, so.
Yeah, this is ground. Just like it. If you got out of the helicopter, just hop back on. We're currently just GTFOing.
Did they just execute Observer?
Two guys going on an adventure.
Oh my god! Oh my fucking god, they just executed him! Are you kidding me?
This is Bravo, roughly 300 meters out from BMP.
Why?
Where are you exactly so I can just drive over to you and speed this up?
Wow.
Straight southeast from your position.
Ground, Bravo pulled back out the AO to the factory. I think that suffices as our AO.
Delta is with Bravo.
This is ground. If someone could set off that AGS techie if there's anyone left.
Yeah, BMP can do it. Where'd you leave it?
Literally just sitting in the middle of the road.
Yeah, we'll take care of it. Bravo, what's the holdup?
This is ground. Advise when everyone's gotten out of that town.
I meant like, you know...
ETR is out of town.
Why are they going deeper into the town?
He has loaded up the last guy, detonating the AGS, and then literally leaving.
What? I'm just gonna send a squad up and kill them off.
AGS destroyed. We're heading west.
I could probably use CTRG commandos, actually, because that's lore accurate.
Are you alive?
One of them has an LR2. I don't understand how they don't know.
Yes, so I suggest you pull it in.
BMP is past factory. We've exited town, continuing road northwest.
Charlie to ground, be advised, we've been a little bum-fucked. There's just two of us right now. When reinserts come in, we'll be, you know, good to go again, but right now we're a little jacked.
This is ground. We're pulling out.
Are you still in the AO, Charlie?
Just the two of us who didn't get pulled out then, I suppose.
I'm on my way
BMP's turning back around. I got it. I want you to mark your spot on map so I don't have to sit here and wait for you.
Behind us, behind us.
Hey, where are you at?
Is Charlie Mark accurate?
Hey, last call sign, where you at?
All forces is high. All forces have either left the AO or are KIA. We are index.
Hey, firm.
So, in a previous I've actually I think no, only one illusion that there are CTRG guys still pulling the strains, but I'm just using them as like a base kit. So
3 kills.
Thanks,
not too
Liru.
shabby.
I mean, two of you decide to go deeper into the AO, and I'm like, okay, I'll just use my boogeymen of the campaign to kill you. Like, damn.
Yeah, thank
Like you had an LR, I'm like, why? What are you doing? But
magic.
Let me get my list.
The naughty list.
God, I must have been fucking.
Right, so next up, I am gonna go through my list and then start switching out the server. So I'll be quick. That op will do slot in at about 25 minutes because it will be a little longer and I'll be pushing it close to potluck. But anyway, BMPs, once again, this was one of the weeks where you guys kept parking yourselves within 100 meters or less of an enemy squad. So you took a lot more casualties this time around. So be mindful of that. The tanks positioning today was perfect. You got to remember, BMPs, that, you know, even if you're in a town with infantry screen, if you're going ahead or past them into buildings that aren't cleared, I'm not going to spawn anything on you, but I will, like, take a guy and just, you know, look out a different window and boop you instead. Or, you know, if you're engaging a squad within 100 meters, I'll just take the AT out and boop you. So keep that in mind. Air, please don't fly over enemy positions, especially enemy territory, because I will spawn a stinger and have him boop you. That's the first time I've actually had to do it this entire campaign. I spawned a stinger guy in your flight path because you kept flying deeper into enemy territory, past already marked blue 4 positions, so they just called you out and he booped you. So remember to stay in your side. But I understand that AO was a little tougher for air based off of the angle and where the Tunguska was. So I did some digging in the GM 1.3 update. I just wanted to see what happens if I gave the Trinaris Defense Force like one Marauder that the enemies would have taken over, because by now you guys have figured out that the CDF were all killed and all their shit was stolen. And that thing, wow.
Ripped into
that was a murder cannon and a half. Yeah, that clapped hard. I didn't realize that would be that powerful, but now I'm going to probably look into seeing, you know, maybe they have a platoon instead, and I'll have 3 more for the rest of the campaign. I only had 1 that entire AO. The other ones were ZUs. Speaking of the ZU, I didn't end key that tank at the end. In the blind fire it was doing, it blew up the T-55, and I literally copy and pasted them, and I put them south while you guys were pulling out of the AO, and I tested it. And yeah, if you get 20 shots in the T-55, it'll kill it and cook it off. So, new thing to learn, I guess. CUs can kill T-55s. Who knew? That was the
T-72s.
T-55, because it was a Park T-55 in there from the, specifically, the assets were a CBA T-55, 3 CB factions T-55, and it was the TSB ZU that you can put the shield on. So that might be a difference, but yeah, normally that shouldn't happen, but I think it was just based off of the assets there. Let me think. Yeah, I keep forgetting the cache with the camo netting on doesn't have a destroyed texture. So I'll try to use something different if I remember, but you can bash me in feedback for that, and I will read that and remember it. And I have no idea why the vehicle started exploding at base, because one of them, when it respawned, spawned at an angle, clipped into the other Vic, and caused them both to explode. So I'll space them out for the future, but I have no idea why, when I just placed 2 fresh ones down, that it started respawning as the variable. So Arma's just being really fucking weird at that point. But that's all I got. I think for the most part, you guys did pretty well in those towns. But Ground, go ahead.
Ground just kind of took it because fuck it, no one else had, so apologies if I was subpar. Aside from that, I didn't have to handhold people. I gave you basic plans, you followed them well enough, and you worked with each other, which, woohoo. Hopefully we'll be able to phase out Ground eventually. Good job. Anyways, yeah, Alpha. Or actually, JTech.
Reinsert. You guys did very well. You you came in, reinserted people. You did some rocket run when I asked you to. With the MI-28, I gave you the single mission of killing the Tunguska, and to your defense, you did kill the Tunguska after about an hour and a half. But you did it, so congrats. Well done.
I'll respond
Right.
when it's my turn.
Then again, at Tunguska, it's
I know
hard to
you
do.
guys had like problems and stuff, so it's fine. I don't mind too much. Alpha, go.
Hello. Yes, we did squad stuff. We assaulted towns. Ground, you were basically assigned as towns, and you said to follow these lines. And basically, if you want us to follow those lines, we did try to follow them when we got into towns. You ought to have maybe given us an angle that you wanted us to attack it from, because otherwise we ended up picking an angle that looked best for us to approach from, and then we had to then maneuver to get onto the lines. That was my only issue I think I had.
I just didn't think to readjust them to y'all's angle. If you'd said, hey, we want to come at it from this angle, I'd have like broken up into phases or something instead. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't even planning to like take SL or TL or anything.
Alright, yeah. Next time I'll try and communicate that plan. It just sort of fell together. Luckily, in the end, the most squads communicated. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to really. Oh yes, we were really sluggish moving on from the towns, which was probably evident in the op, as we were basically cancelled one objective and we cancelled another, and we were reminded a couple of times about outpacing, but it just seems to get passed on, or we struggled today. One of the others. I don't know. Yeah. I don't think I've got else. Anything else was probably yelled at the people in the op to pick up on, and they picked it up on, or they didn't. I don't remember else. That's it. Bravo.
Nothing really from Bravo. We went, we did things, we cleared. I agree with Skelly on the lines giving us more or less a way to push through town aren't usually a really good idea given how we usually end up clearing towns, which is kind of just if we start taking contact, we react to it. And I'll say we definitely had to do that quite a bit, where it's like we had to clear areas that weren't technically on our line because we were getting shot from them. That town before the factory was probably the best example of that, where Bravo ended up clearing kind of a good chunk of the center of town because A, we ended up there first, and 2, we kept getting contacts from what would have been other people's lines. Outside of that, stuff was good. And yeah, Liru, I'm sorry about asking if you NP'd that tank. I couldn't tell. I assumed it was either an NP or a delayed cook-off. So don't stand next to tanks after you shoot it at all. So yeah, stuff was good. Comms was decent. Big stuff was good. Go ahead, Charlie.
Charlie, we did, like, everyone did the best that I could expect from anyone, which I'm not saying that, like, in a sarcastic way. Everyone did really well, like, as an infantryman. After I crashed a couple times at the beginning, order sort of fell apart, which is nobody's fault. Like, I had people in my squad take initiative to lead and, like, you know, keep things organized, which was great. And, yeah, at the end there, sorry, I had gone so mush-brained that I didn't notice we had left yet. That's basically it. Charlie did good. I don't know, there was a Delta, right?
There's a Delta. Delta did Delta things with the late joins and whatever. Started off with 2 people pushing up all the VIX, ended up with 5 people in total, and joined the main force. So from the first objective, we took Alpha Line, cleared the western part on the rocks on the western outskirts, and after that just punched with the main force to the factory and last objective. No issues with comms. Apologies if you had to repeat for Delta calls. And that's pretty much it from Delta.
Hey, Ems, how you doing?
Air, maybe?
You want to go first?
I reinserted. There we go.
Okay, I was the pilot for the Mi-28 at the start. Lolo said he had gunned before, so we decided I should fly. We got booped 2 times. Probably, yeah, don't know what happened. After that, we switched roles. Someone
I'll try
was
not to,
missing
CWL.
Steam at some point. He said he didn't want to play anymore. So when I got into the gunner seat, I was more fighting my pilot as compared to the objective. I've never gunned before in a air asset, so I had to learn that. Took me 10 minutes, and then I killed the Tunguska after. When we killed the Tunguska, my pilot basically gave up, went into auto hover mode, and we were ineffective for the rest of the op. That was basically it.
Jeez. All right, then. Well, that settles it. I've got the feedback post up. Feel free to bash me all you want, and I will do slotting for Evergreen in 15 minutes, and I will open up that server
Oof, no
in a second.
vehicle. No vehicle debrief, oof.
We just did air.
Yeah, we did
BMPs and tanks.
PMPs or tanks.
Why'd you do air before BMPs and tanks?
I don't know.
Because they're dumb. BMPs did BMP things. We got dabbed on because infantry flanked us.
Cool.
Other
Tank.
BMP says the
Oh,
exact same thing.
Cool. Tank.
Tank. We came, we saw, we conquered, and fuck random renegades, smart assholes, didn't kill us today.
Alright, I'll be downstairs. Hope you had fun. Hopefully I'll see you in the next stop. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day.
But let's
All
get
right.
with that shit.
I can't wait to die instantly. Holy shit.
Is this thing on 1 life? Hold on.
Yes.
Thank you to my
Oh, I only ever get on time for the 1 lives.
It's standard medical, though.
Delete us.
Okay, so I won't die instantly to a single guy with a Kalashnikov.
Probably.
I won't get stuck on the yachts.
We'll see.
Also, if you didn't download it, make sure you have the update for Liru's add-ons. If you don't know if it updated or not, check to see if it has today's date on it, as well as
repair
it, and it'll auto-run it for you. If you are streaming and you want to be a part of the multi, please send me your Twitch URL, even if you were in the last stop, because I refresh it between every operation.
Quick question.
Yep.
It says auto rifleman has the RPD. Is that the TSB assets one?
Yes.
We haven't added any new mods to the
that's the
fucking
only
set,
one we-
right? So I looked at it
No,
and it said we
That's
needed
the only
something for the
RPD we
Polish,
have.
and I looked at the file.
I
and
pushed
it
the
didn't say
update
that.
at
The
noon,
new
which
mod
was
set
6
goes
hours
live
ago.
in 3 days. April 1st is when the new mod set comes out.
Okay, so this big red icon, I don't need to worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
That was
Alright.
Oh god. Ever present.
Yeetus deletus will return.
So I did hear that right on 50.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
the
you
tank.
did.
That was the tank.
I love how Frost in that op made a snarky comment and then drove right up to an AT guy, and I just dabbed on his vehicle.
It was great.
That was painful.
I heard the AT shot like 2 seconds after his snarky thing.